Alright, so let's get started. I'm really excited to sit down with you guys today. I feel like I have so much to talk to you about. Notice my self tan. I use this Loving Tan product. My hands definitely are a little bit darker. My face is a little bit blotchy, but my body looks phenomenal. So I'm definitely going to play around with it and keep you guys updated on this product. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to section off from like the tops of my ears down, so a pretty large section of hair. And I'm just going to wrap the rest of this up and I'm going to clip it. Sorry, I have not posted a video last week. I had a horrible cough, as you could probably still hear, cold, flu. The first product I'm going to be going in with is a Bumble and Bumble Does It All. So they have 3 different ones. They have a red one, a purple one, and a blue one. The blue one is the working spray. So I'm going to just spray a decent amount of this on my hair. Sip of coffee first. Guys, I missed my coffee last week. I didn't know what to do. I was afraid to drink coffee because I didn't want to give me more phlegm, but I'm drinking it and I missed it so much. So now I'm going to take about a pretty large, like I would say a 2-inch section with this curling iron, and I am just going to curl this piece backwards. I always like curling the first pieces around my face backwards because I don't like when they're falling in my face all day long. And as you guys know, I do hair, so when I'm in the salon, I definitely want to keep as much hair out of my face as possible. So I curled that one backward. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl the next one forward. And I like to leave a decent amount of my ends out. And that's what's going to help give you that beachy look, because leaving the ends out is leaving part of it a little bit straight. And if it looks like too perfect at first, you're like, oh my gosh, I have ringlet curls, don't worry. I'm going to show you different ways to go in at the end and change that. So now I'm curling this next one backwards. Curling the first one on this side forward. So I did want to film a December favorites for you guys, but I have not gotten a chance to. So I will just do a blog post on my favorites for December, just so you can see the products that I was loving in the month of December. I will have in the month of January an updated Ipsy bag, and I will also have a few makeup tutorials. Let me know if you guys want to see more hair tutorials and what you guys would like to see next, because I'm definitely willing to do whatever you would like to see. So as you can tell, I'm just rotating one forward, one backward, one forward, one backward. So now that that is done, I'm going to take one more section down. Wrap this around. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and New Year. So I'm just spraying that, and that has like a really strong scent, but it smells really, really good. So okay. So now, taking the same exact thing as this section below, and I'm going to curl this first one backwards. I hope everybody can stay healthy this winter. Take your vitamins. I'm going to curl this one forward. Everyone's getting sick and it's so awful. Everybody needs to be healthy. That's why I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to move right through winter into spring, skip all of the gross sickness, and move right into nice, pretty weather, because we got some snow here last night in Pittsburgh. And I don't hold these on too long because I do want them to be more loose. So if you have like longer hair that like super thick and doesn't curl as easily, you might have to hold it a little bit longer than I do. But using the working spray helps me not have to hold it as long either, because it's giving the hair a little bit of a texture and is helping curl it, so I don't necessarily have to hold it that long, which is really, really great, because who has time to sit here and hold it for a minute? No one. So that one was forward, and this next one will be backwards. Still, again, leaving the ends out. I leave about an inch, depending. Sometimes I could leave 2 inches, like less than an inch. Just have fun with it and create your own masterpiece. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You could do 2 backward, 1 forward, completely your option. Alright, now I'm going to take this top section down, and I'm going to find my part, and then I'm going to give it a good spray. And if you have like bang area, just treat it the same exact way as you would treat the rest of the hair. Incorporate it right in. So today I'm going to run some errands. I'm getting ready to run some errands, and I'm going to return. So hopefully, keep your fingers crossed for me that Sephora returns my NARS foundation. I bought the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and I hate it. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It goes on really, really nicely on my face, but within, I don't know, maybe an hour, it's completely gone from my teeth, like from my nose area and like my upper lip, gone. Like my skin's showing through, I look super blotchy. So I was like, I'm going to give this foundation a chance. I tried it with multiple different primers. I tried setting it with different powders. Nothing is working. So it's about a $45 bottle foundation. So I am going to return it and get something else. I have a few things in my mind, but when I walk into Candyland, as I would call Sephora, I get distracted and just want to buy everything else that I didn't go in there for. So let's hope that today I can go in and find some great buys without spending too much money, because that's always my issue as well. So I'm bringing my best friend along with me, so maybe she'll keep me on track there. But I definitely just didn't have a good experience with that foundation. I don't know what was wrong. Recently I've been using the Dior Air Flash, and I've been loving it. So I don't like this piece here, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to recurl it. to cooperate today. Okay. So now that we have our hair curled, what we're going to do is we are just going to like run our fingers through it. Just mess it up and run our fingers through it. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the spray clay. This is the brand Big Sexy Hair spray clay. And I'm just going to spray a little bit in my root. To give my root a little bit. Because as you can see, I have a colic right here. So we're going to get rid of that. So I'm going to take a teasing brush. You can use any kind of like fine tooth comb, or like even big comb would work. A brush actually would work as well. So anything that you have at home, I'm going to take a section and I'm just going to push this hair down. And this is going to help blend all of those separations that we had together. This part as well, but if you don't have that part, that's okay. Use your fingers. Use what God gave you. Okay, so now this is my favorite part, and I just taught myself this once my hair had gotten longer. And if you notice, sometimes when you have your hair curled, that the curls like go intertwine with each other throughout the day, and everything looks like one big piece, and you're like, why does it look like this? And it's very frustrating. I completely understand. It is frustrating. So taking your comb or whatever you have, your teasing brush, grab sections of your hair and tease throughout. So you want to go through and just tease your bottom of your hair. And some people might be like, what? Why would I do that? But this is going to give you more volume at the bottom as well. So you don't want just the volume at the top of your hair. You want the bottom, you want the volume throughout. And this will help keep the curls separated. So I'm just going through, teasing it really big. And as you notice, always tease it a little bit bigger once you're doing your hair, because when you get dressed or have to do what you have to do, by the time you get into your car to actually go somewhere, your hair is going to be flat. So do it always a little bit bigger at first, because it will fall a little bit, which is okay. It will happen, and it's okay. And then you can go through and just pick out, you don't want some pieces there, whatever you want. And then take your finishing spray, so it's heavier than our working spray. Go ahead and give it a nice all over spray. Play with it, and you are done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed sitting down and talking with you, letting you know what's going on in my life. I would love to hear your December favorites and suggestions, what you would like to see next. Let me know if you like this hair tutorial. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And you can check out my Instagram as well. I do post some of my work and my looks on there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Showing you how to